Hello, and welcome back to West of Loathing. Thanks again, Mr. Oh yeah, I bought you flowers, didn't I? Now, I just noticed we've got a shit ton of dust. So I wonder if you've, like, restocked with anything. Oh, you've just got my old stuff. And some food. We don't need any of that. We need better weapons if we can get it, but I guess some dirt water is kind of spent for us now. But we're still going to keep rustling up these bloody gang members. So, all dead. This is one we got warned about. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of impact and find a meteor. Get after it with your pickaxe. Whoa! Fortunately, your pick melts in the heat of the meteor. The heateor. Oh well, we got a shit ton of meat. So, I ain't complaining. Yeah, this one's a bit of a dodgy one, I think. Wow. For all dead, they are actually dead. I've used my binoculars. He doesn't seem to notice you. Yeah, they're a little busy, you know. There's no force in the universe that can get this tarp off this crate. Hello, is there a general I can talk to? It's a giant map of the region. What are we doing here again? Flush this one. Flush this one. Flush handle is missing. Flush this one. There we go. These bloody skeletons. Ugh, disgusting people. Barracks. Ah, we need some needles. Smelling salts, hardtack, and another army field trauma kit. Just good for healing, I think. We got a needle. Thank you. Smelling salt, silver bullet, and a hardtack. A chemical bullet. Okay. Maybe that's like living creatures. Skeleton bones, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. That was kind of pointless. And there goes our needles, but... Can we do anything with these? No. Shell filled with the skeleton army's food supply. Sugared blood. Roasted skunk kidneys in lard. Delicious, I think you mean. Cured slugs. Crushed blood. How do you crush blood? Pressed dirt. Okay, I draw a line at pressed dirt. I like my dirt unpressed. Oh, what's this? Not without some stench resistance. Oh, hey! Just an old, let me just write this candle here, if I can. Left a knapsack. A robe receipt. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. The introductory next mex. Last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. It seems to be written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer. The entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Gives you the grinning skull skill. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Yes, I'm sure. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words in the pages, but you nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. Sweet. Robe receipt. There's a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulate and dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. Cool. So let's learn about some of our necromancers. Definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Okay, we can't get through there. So, still can't pick this candle up and summon ourselves an undead god. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. Nah, I'm good. Foraging. Pepperoni mold. Ugh. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I don't want to just keep looking for a fight. Can I do anything with these cannons? No. I think we're done here. Lazy Ador the ranch. It's probably offensive to say it like that. There's a dusty wooden crate lying near the trail. It turns out to be half full of old dynamite. That's probably not something that should just be lying out in the sun like that. Or you should touch... Have you never watched Lost? I keep bringing up Lost when I record things. You know when that guy picks up the dynamite, he's like, you have to be very, very careful. Let me wrap it in cloth. And then gets blown to smithereens. Because it's old and all the like nitroglycerin is leaking out. Right, let's kill some more cows. You ready? I know you're ready. Yes. Washing ferrets. As you do. The ranch punch. Depressed branch of candy. I think I've still got... Oh, I've got an empty liver. Melee damage. Yeah. Pointless, really, isn't it? Have I got any other alcohol? Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5. But my spleen is full. Bottle of laudanum. Armor by 5. I'll take that. Oh, it goes into spleen. Oh, it's opium. That's why it's drugs. +2 armor. Nah, my stupid hat is the best hat. Snake liver. Ugh, just eat it. Military grade whiskey. Cheap wine. Moxie by 3. Wined and dined. C'est la vie. Like howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Kind gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. It's like weed. That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. I'll take one. Bye. What does it even do? Doesn't do anything. Excellent, let's eat it. You take the remedy and maybe you feel a little bit better? It's hard to tell, really. No, actually, pretty sure that did nothing. Great. Thanks, it's a bunch of hippies. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved on this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural, just let Gaia grow what she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this. A friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. Maybe I'm thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like as a kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Groovy, man. Yeah, I don't really want the hat that much, gotta say. Howdy, I'm Yancey. I'm Louise Lathrop. Oh, jeez. Basically, because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm sick of eating dandelions I could scream. I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. How did you get in this predicament? I landed west after graduating baking school, eh? I fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. For that I didn't realise all they were interested in is getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this. I'll have a look. Keep an eye out for any bakers. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. Please don't tell me they made it. I think I'll cry if they made it. Ooh. There's a sign for the garden, but this is the garden, is it? It's even in quotes, so yeah. I guess this ranch was a bloody bust. It's definitely been burned down, but I think I would have preferred dead bodies. Wannabes. Nice yurts, though. Alright. What do you think we should do next? Train's the way to go. Good idea, yeah. But we're exploring. It's time to kill ourselves, and we're ruthlessing this shit. Oh, Wandering Sally. Trading, I wonder... Yes, let's trade. I've got a shit ton of dirt. Lock. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. I'll buy it. I don't know what it does, but I'll buy it. Got some needles. Another pick, I'll take that. Ooh, work boots. Maximum AP and 1 armor. Cool. Fungicide bomb. This goes on your lapel. Alright, I'll take it. Let's see what we can do with our new shit. Lucky Marigold. Work boots are equipped. We got some fancy pantsy boots. What about the thing we took off the skeleton? Where is it? Brass bull ring. Yeah, that's just for selling. Gilded Lily. 3 Moxie. Okay, I guess we can either get 3 Moxie or... Yeah. 3 Moxie, let's keep R1. Should probably sell some of our crap, but what are you gonna do? Let's get back on Spookarella. Continue to the abandoned pickle factory so we can kill some people. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than a typical goblin boots. In fact, those boots are so tall they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey, human, what are you doing in this place? This is my ground to stomping. Do you mean your stomping grounds? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots to having, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming, very. I having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Let's just kill the bitch. I'm sick of this. Sick of this, talk. Let's just fucking destroy him. They're nice boots. They're mine now. We got jack boots and a guffin, whatever the hell a guffin is. Guffin. Increases your nothing by 0 for the rest of the day. Some kind of goblin bread. Like a soft grey potato. 4 muscle. Now, I'm more out of my sweet work boots. You feel a sudden electrical jolt. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is going to be so mad she might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Literally. Probably. Wait, what the fuck is going on? You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again? You better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a place with a nice dormitory at a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else with your skills? Ah, you're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Go to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Wait, what the fuck? Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly a near sprint, because you have to manage the shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. What the fuck is even happening? At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over, second shift. You, get over to the salt tank, now. Imagine the salt tank is as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it still isn't as strenuous, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time, and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976! Idiot. Please let me out of here. And get another 180-second break before the 3rd shift. Spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumour they're considering it. Get to the boiler. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You try to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Vlass screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 199 degrees, idiot. Not 189. Not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. With a grasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination or possession or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. I'm entering this pickle factory. It smells like gherkins. It says factory. Let's not put that at the moment. Sweet pickles, pickles, lots of pickles. Cornichons, they're the teeny, teeny, tiny pickles. The indicator is pointing to 15. The indicator is pointing to 5. 13. You approach the ghost. God, can't sleep until it's right. You right there, partner? Can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep. Yikes. Cute shunts to be operated by qualified personnel only. 15. 4. 14. What do we got now? I can't see. 3. 14. 16. I have no idea what I'm doing. 13, okay. Have I got to get them all level or something? Oh. A level. 11, 11, 11. It's finally done, thank you. A few bones hit the ground below it. Got a pile of bones and cucumbers. Not sure I entirely want that, to be honest with you. Okay, so the salt isn't well either. Salt, 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 gotta salt the salt. Salt. Salt! Alright, jeez, alright, salt. 531, I can't remember what it's supposed to be. The salinity meter on the tank reads 531. Oh boy. I can't remember. I can't remember what they were supposed to be. That hallucination just rocketed past too high. Oh boy. It's like 591, 3 or something. I can't remember. If I go out and back in again, it'll give me like that hallucination again. Nope. Full. Oh boy. Pile of bones and cucumbers. I can't remember what it was. Put him out of his misery. Oh dear, I don't want to do that. There's got to be some way I can, like, go back and... Spooky. Mrs. Blass, I need to know. Greta, she was very terrible. I don't think we made a note of anything there, did we? $90, yes, I'm not sure. There we go, another shovel though. Heats up by 2 degrees. It's not right, okay, then you're all wrong. Okay, I just need to know what temperature it's supposed to be, because I can't remember. Let's burn this shit out. 109. Okay. Some steam is released. Let's put him out of his misery. We have to kill the cucumbers first, apparently. Ow. Ugh. Ow. These cucumbers are a bitch. They're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die to cucumbers. Oh, there was 0 spooky damage. Which will not end your turn. Cool. Alright. Let's kill some cucumbers. Pop, pop, pop. There we go, that'll get me a bit of a turn, but not much, but... You don't do much damage, it's those bloody cucumbers that do all the damage. I have 1 action point, let's heal. Oops, I meant to shoot the cucumber, but oh well. Let's kill this guy, maybe the cucumbers will leave me alone. Ow. There he goes. And it did not work. I'm gonna die to ghostly floating cucumbers. What an embarrassing death. I'm angry. I died to cucumbers. Of course I'm fucking angry. I think I'm gonna actually have to go back and figure out what temperature things are supposed to be. Because I don't think I wrote it down anywhere. Okay, that's everything I got so far. There's no other books I could have written that down in, is there? Don't think so. Are you supposed to? I suppose I should have written stuff of this down, but ugh. But that's like an exact number. Unless we could try fighting him again. Alright, let's try not to die to cucumbers this time. There we go. Tie the cucumber up, I guess. Ooh. There we go. We can kill cucumbers a bit easier in this. Ouch. Wow, oh, she's dead. Hopefully she comes back, eh? Oh. 14 spooky damage. Sup some of this. Deploy snake! Oh my god, that snake was terrible. Oh. Well, I'm going to end this with me dying to cucumbers again. I always knew I'd die to cucumbers one day. My least favourite, I guess, vegetable. I'm angry. You get so angry when losing that fight that you pass out. You wake up next morning in your bed. Susan must have carried you back here after she got knocked out too. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Damn it. Well, that went badly, but I will look back in the edit and try and get, you know, some notes down about what I actually should turn stuff to. Maybe there was somewhere in there that I could have found out, but I just skipped through that hallucination thing because I didn't think it would be that relevant. But apparently it was. Oh well, we shall pick this up next episode, so thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. If you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.